In the entire UPSC syllabus, medieval India is the toughest section to cover as far as prelims is concerned. And people who set question paper in the prelims examination, they know this fact. And that is why the number of questions from medieval India in the last 5 years are increasing. Guys, I have analyzed last 25 years of UPSC prelims question, and I have observed that there are some chapters, there are some sources, there are some themes which are getting repeated in the prelims examination. You need not prepare the entire medieval India. Even if you prepare selectively as per the PYQ trend, you will be able to solve most questions in the medieval India. Guys, remember one thing, in medieval India, ancient India and art and culture, you have to apply this 80-20 rule. This means 20% of the syllabus, 80% of the question are coming from those 20% of the syllabus. You have to focus on those 20% of the syllabus. Today in this video, I'm going to give you the important chapters, the important sources, the important themes from where UPSC question setter are asking questions from medieval India. Guys, if you master medieval India, you are already in the top 1%, because 99% of the aspirants, they will not prepare medieval India properly. So guys, let us start. So first thing first, okay, which are the sources for medieval India? Guys, medieval India, we have three books. We have the old NCRT, then we have the new NCRT. In new NCRT, we have two books. Okay, so I'll give you a very optimal strategy where you can cover these three books in the least possible time. I'm going to give you exact chapters, I'm going to give you exact sources, and all this I'm going to do using PYQ analysis. So guys, by doing the PYQ analysis, I came to the conclusion that UPSC question setters in medieval India are asking questions from Bhakti and Sufi, then traveler's account, then questions are from kings, kingdoms, and chronology based questions. These are the top three. These are the top three sections where questions are coming repeatedly. Okay. For example, in kings and kingdoms, questions are every year coming from Vijayanagar kingdom. Okay, every year questions are coming from Vijayanagar kingdom. Then guys, questions are coming which are term based question. Even in 2025 prelims examination, there was a term based question from medieval India. So term based questions are also very popular. Then you have questions from places in medieval India, and sometimes art and culture questions are also coming from medieval India. Art and culture video I have already made in this YouTube channel. You can go and watch this YouTube video. But today we will discuss about these three or four sources from where UPSC is asking questions repeatedly. So first I will tell you Bhakti and Sufi. So guys, as far as Bhakti and Sufi is concerned, the new NCRTs, you have two chapters. This is our past and this is themes. Okay, this is themes part 2. Okay, and this is the old NCRT. Old NCRT, you can see here there is one chapter, chapter number 11, cultural development of India. Here they have talked about religious ideas and belief, Sufi movement and Bhakti movement. Okay, so this is very very important. Old NCRT, just one chapter. So in total you have three chapters for Bhakti and Sufi. Okay, now what you have to study in this? Okay, so as far as new NCRTs are concerned, in new NCRTs, you see here they have given tables. Okay, they have given tables. All information they have given in table format and picture format. So in the new NCRTs, you have to read all the tables and all the pictures which are given. And also guys, you can see if you analyze the PYQs, one kind of question which is very popular in Bhakti and Sufi is that they will tell that this saint is contemporary of this saint. Okay, so they are asking questions which are based on chronology. Okay, chronology in Bhakti and Sufi. So what I have done is that I have found out the source from where UPSC is asking questions from chronology. You can see here in the new NCRTs, they have given you this table. They have given you this table here. They have given some major religious teachers in the subcontinent, and they have given you the time period. They have given you the time period. They have given you the names of the religious leaders, and they have also given you the places. Okay, so what I have done is that I have prepared this table for my prelims aspirant. You can get access to this table. Okay, this table can easily help you to solve most of the questions coming from Bhakti and Sufi. Another type of question which are coming in Bhakti and Sufi is religious philosophy. They're talking about the religious philosophy. For example, here you can see they have asked question on Ramanuja religious philosophy. So guys, here also you can see here I have made all the religious philosophy and what were the philosophies, what were the time period, and what were the saints. Okay, like this guys, you can easily prepare Bhakti and Sufi. Also guys, I would like to tell you that okay, there are hardly 3 to 4 pages in the old NCRTs. Please do read. Okay, cultural development of India, because directly questions have come from this chapter also. There are 3 pages only from this Bhakti and Sufi. So for Bhakti and Sufi, you need to focus on the new NCRTs. In the new NCRT, you have to focus on the tables and pictures, and then you have to focus on this chronology which is given in the book. Okay, this is how you can solve most of the questions coming from Bhakti and Sufi. Guys, next, kings, kingdoms, and chronology. This is the most important chapter, guys. You can see here you have to focus on two kingdoms. One, we have to focus on Vijayanagar, and second, you have to focus on Mughal. Okay, these two. So in Vijayanagar, we have the themes, okay, chapter, and imperial capital Vijayanagar, and then we have the our past, the Mughals, and then we have themes part 2, kings and chronicles. These are the 3 chapters we need to focus here. Also, guys, I would like to tell you is that mostly questions are coming based on chronology. You can see here in the new NCRT they have given chronology, important chronology, and next type of questions are questions based on kings. Okay, like Vijayanagar. Okay, in Vijayanagar king, okay, Krishna Devaraya. Okay, so they have given some account of Krishna Devaraya and all that. So what I have done is that in my Lakshya series, which is my prelims mentorship batch, I have covered all medieval India chronology. Okay, in a video format, you can go through this lecture. This is a 2 hour lecture. This can easily give you to get 2 marks in the prelims examination. Also, guys, I have covered map based questions on okay, medieval India, because map based questions are also very popular in UPSC these days. So what are the important sites which are given in the new and old NCRT from medieval India, I have covered in this. So kindly go through this. Here also, guys, these historical names, okay, are very important, which are basically responsible for discovery and conservation of Vijayanagar, because in CDS examination, in CAPF examination, they have asked question directly from this table. So in coming UPSC prelims examination, you can expect a question coming from this table. In my test series, which is Lakshya test series, I have covered questions on this. You can try it. Okay, so guys, you can see here questions have been coming on Vijayanagar. You can see multiple questions have been coming on Vijayanagar, and all these questions are given in the old NCRT book. That is why I am telling you, you should keep the base book as the old NCRT book, because most of the questions can be answered using the old NCRT book. Okay, you can see here this question was directly taken from the NCRT. You can see here, let me just show you. Okay, Tangbhadra. Okay, Devaraya one. Okay, exactly. You can see this question was taken from the old NCRT. Like this, guys, I have done the source tracing of each and every PYQs, and I have come to the conclusion that old NCRT is very, very important. You need to read old NCRT. There is one chapter only, the age of Vijayanagar and Bahamanis. Focus more on the Vijayanagar. Okay, you can see another. You can see question, guys. You can see this question on this old NCRT again, directly taken from the old NCRT. You can see Bahadur Shah. Okay, Bahadur Shah. Okay, this question was recent question, guys. This was also taken from the old NCRTs. Okay, again you can see this question on Dutch. Okay, again you can taken from the old NCRT. So this chapter, the Vijayanagar, is the most important chapter. Everyone should read this Vijayanagar chapter of the old NCRT. This is a must read for all the UPSC aspirant. Okay, I have covered all possible questions which can come from this chapter, guys, in my prelims test series. Okay, next, moving on, guys, term based questions. Guys, term based questions are also very popular. You can see this question on in the medieval India. Okay, the term economic history term Agrahatta. What is Agragad Okay, so this is basically a water wheel used for irrigation. Okay, so like this questions have been coming. This question was repeated also. Okay, again you can see term and description. Okay, term based questions are very important. So what I have done is that I have collected all that. You can see another term based question, Ibadat Khana. Okay, so what I have done is that I have collected all the terms from the NCRTs. You can see old NCRT, after every chapter they have given terms. Okay, you can see here after every chapter, okay, when there is a question, they have given terms, and in the new NCRTs they have given terms in the table format. They have given table format. So I have collected all these terms, and I have basically taken 2 lectures on the terms. You can see this. You can get access to the ancient medieval terms, important terms, which you will get access if you are part of our Lakshya. Okay, and you can go through this video, ancient terms and medieval terms. There are 2 videos around 1 hour each, so 2 hour you will be able to cover all the terms which are there in the new NCRT and in the old NCRT. I have given you, shown you old NCRTs. Okay, and at the end of the chapter there are terms mentioned. I have collected all these important terms, and new NCRTs, all the terms are mentioned in the table format. Okay, moving on guys. Okay, so like this guys, all the important questions I'm covering in my Laksh test series. Okay, you can also join my Optima. In Optima you will not get access over my PPPs. Okay, next guys, you can see travelers. Okay, travelers accounts are also very popular in the prelims examination. You can see this question. So, okay, so traveler's account, you have to read only one chapter, okay, which is themes in India, themes in Indian history. You can see this theme 5, okay, through the eyes of travelers. Most of the questions are coming from this. Okay, here also guys, I would like to tell you at the end of this chapter, they have given some travelers who left account, the names of the travelers and the time period they have given. Please do read. Okay, generally in travelers, what kind of question they're asking? They're asking the time period. Okay, then they are asking the traveler came in which kingdom? Okay, contemporary of. Okay, and third, what was the name of the account? What was the name of the account which they left? Okay, these kind of questions are coming, so you can prepare this table format, and in this table format you can able to solve most of the questions. I have tried to make a table of all the travelers and their period, and in which kingdom they came and what account they have left. I have tried to made a table. You can make use of that table. If you are part of our Lux series, you can get that table. Okay, so now what I have done guys is that from the new NCRTs, because I am asking everyone to read the old NCRT as your base book for medieval India, but you cannot ignore the new NCRT. So what I have recommended to the aspirants is that from the new NCRT, what you do is that go through these video lectures which I am giving to Lakshya aspirants who are part of my test series. Here I have covered all the boxes of the new NCRTs. If you go through all these boxes guys, I can tell you, you will be able to cover all the new NCRTs in a strategic manner. Guys, obviously you do not have the time to read each and every page of the new NCRT book. So what I have done is that I have created this synopsis of the important facts, important tables from this book. You can go through this book guys. This is very, very helpful. Also guys, terms I have told you, maps also tell, I have told you that all the medieval India maps I have collected and I have discussed this in video lecture. So go through this. This is very, very important. Okay, moving on guys, you can see questions are also coming from the art and culture of the medieval India. These are also given in the old NCRTs. For art and culture, I have told you, I have already made this video in my YouTube channel. Please go through this art and culture video. You'll get an idea about the prelims examination. Okay, what kind of questions you can expect from art and culture from the medieval India. So now what I will do is that from this old NCRT book, I'll give you the important chapters which you need to read. Okay, so guys, you can see here there are more than around 20 chapters, but you need not read all the 20 chapters. So these are the two chapters you need to read. Okay, the North India, the age of three empires. This is very important. Sometimes questions are asking, okay, Pratiharas, Rashtrakutas, okay, and the Palas. Next, guys, South India, the Chola Empire. Questions are coming from here. Next, the Vijayanagar, which is the most important chapter. Then cultural development in India. This is the most important chapter in India. Next, guys, okay, in the medieval, you have to focus on the Mughals. Okay, particularly Akbar is the most important one. Akbar. Akbar. Most of the questions are coming on Akbar. And next, guys, you can see cultural development during the Mughal period, architecture of the Mughal, painting of the Mughal, language, literature of the Mughal, music of the Mughal, religious ideas, beliefs. Okay, so this is very, very important. You may get question on, okay, the literature, the language, the painting, the architecture of Mughal. And last but not the least is the disintegration of the Mughal Empire and the Shivaji. Okay, very important. Maratha Kingdom. Questions can come on Maratha Kingdom also. So these are 5 to 6 important chapters from the old NCRT, because I do not recommend everyone to read each and every chapter. Just read this chapter. Guys, again, I'm telling you guys, I have, okay, cracked the prelims examination 6 out of 6 times, and I know what exactly UPSC focuses upon. If you solve my important questions for the prelims examination, your chances of qualifying the prelims examination will be very high. You can see some of my marks, guys. I have the record of scoring one of the highest marks ever scored in the UPSC prelims examination, and I cracked 6 out of 6 prelims. So I exactly know what to do, and I'm helping aspirants. You can get in touch with me through this Telegram ID. Guys, please do give your comments. Did you like this strategy or not? If you want something to be discussed with me personally, you can telegram me here. Bye bye. Take care.